Welcome, everyone. It's Vavis Drakomar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. Today, I did a lot of food grinding, but I made an advancement. So, I figured out that going auto ×2 is a more effective method and quicker, like more quick way of getting the food to get to the degree I need it at. Because the problem is this account is very inefficient at farming food. Like, highly inefficient. So because it's highly inefficient at farming food, it's best to try to use techniques that are time efficient to deal with your food. Especially, I was going to do it for this 4th rank 4 because this account really needs a 4th rank 4. Oh, no, not a 4th rank 4. Excuse me. A 4th rank 6. What the frick am I talking about? I am totally... Yes, 4th rank 6. We're not going to get there tonight, but we are going to make a quantum leap towards that point. Because we've got... And then, okay. I'm going to show the technique. I'm going to do it on a variety of accounts. Which is good. I even got the Vlad the Nightborn thingy. We're going to go to the other accounts because the other accounts need help. I've been sitting here for most of this time. Like, after a little bit, I figured out, oh, yeah, I can just auto farm it. I can show you the different evolutions of auto farming, but this is the method that I think, even on these other accounts, it'll be a more efficient, less repetitive on your hands and wrists. Because the problem with manual farming, especially campaign like that, is after a while, if you do it for way too long and you don't give your hands a rest, your hands have issues. Oh, I'm dumb. I didn't buy the frag. But yeah, I'll show the method. I'm not autoing these. I'm just going to straight up kill them. But it's better to auto campaign. Just trust me. Especially Brimstone Pass, where you're going to have to... I have been leveling Madam Serris a bit. I will be leveling her more to this time. Specifically... Deadlands and Brimstone Pass. Because Brimstone Pass is where you get most of your XP. That is where you get most of your XP. But yeah, like, quite seriously, I had some problems today trying to just get even close to the amount of food I actually need to do what I need to do. Might as well just go in because, again, I need this food. All right. Because, yeah. this is another thing that I haven't shown a lot of, but I've been doing a lot of fragment collecting here. I will be showing the food technique because I do think this is the most efficient way, like the fastest way to farm campaign. It's not necessarily the best way, but it's definitely the fastest. And sometimes speed is very important, both in stats and in farming, because if you really, really need to make progress and you need to make your account not pathetic, you're gonna want speed. Because right now I am desperately trying to catch up with the rest of the people on the planet when it comes to progress in raid. Because 90% of the people in this game are extremely efficient at farming this game. And I'm trying to think of ways that I can reduce my inefficiency, if you will, at farming this game. And now I need to do this because without this, I'm not going to get anywhere. Like, first things first, I'm going to start leveling Madam Serris with the technique that I was going to do on the other account, but I'm not going to show you that much auto farming of champions that you guys definitely don't want to see. Like, these aren't champions I'm keeping even. It's food. Just lots and lots of food. Like, that nobody wants to see me farm that much food. I can guarantee it. All these champs I'm not keeping. I'm just farming them off screen for you on auto ×2. Now, I'm going to show it to you, though, with champions that are actually watchable. Like Madam Serris is watchable. Very watchable. Very easy on the eyes. So that's why, like, something like that. So it's a better example. So you guys won't. Because, yeah, I'm going to be doing more of this, but did I get demoted? Okay, I kind of got demoted, but it's fine. It's fine. I can show you how I'm going to get promoted. Nice and easy. Okay, first things first. Oh, we can't do a 10 pull, so I have to show this. Is if I can't do a 10 pull, we have a problem. We have a big problem if we can't do a 10 pull. Can we do a 10 pull? No. We need to be able to do a 10 pull. Oh. I'm going to show you. Yes. We're only 30 fragments away from summoning the great devil himself. So, okay, I'm going to show the technique. So the technique is deceptive but efficient and will help me get back in the game. You see this? How, okay, this is ×1, right? You hit that to ×2, and you hit auto. Now, this may very well be faster than manual. I was using it on the other account to great acclaim. And you just do this and repeat. Hopefully I can show this off. See, like that, 29 seconds, and then you repeat it, and you can sell the gear and repeat. And you just do this a lot. And by doing this, you can get a lot of levels this way. I was doing this, I'll show this a couple of times, or a number of times, so you guys get the idea. I do this a lot. It's actually more effective even if you're starter is not that good. I'm going to be doing this a little bit just to try to get back into the game. I want to try to at least get Madame Serris back to 52. And then we're going to do some manual dragon runs. Because I'm annoyed also that I got demoted. Like, just when I was, like, leaving to help the other account. You know? Because the other account has problems. And I can't solve the problem yet. Because I can't solve the problem yet. So we're going to get her to level 52 with this process. And then we're going to dump elixirs on her. We're going to dump 3. Because I want to try to get her to 60 as fast as possible as well. In addition to her food. Because I do have to level her food. And Odachi. Odachi's going to need to get promoted as well. I'm only doing this on auto because I found it's not just here, but even on a lower account. I'm just doing it here because you can watch Madame Serris's sexy figure, and it makes it easier to watch than if I were to, like, put a bunch of shit champs in there, like, you know, Death Knights, scribes, all sorts of shitty crap. You know, encompasses food. It's a lot easier to watch Madame Serris than crappy food. And we're not even talking about Diabolis. Diabolis is easy on the eye. She's sexy. No. We're talking about not sexy food. We're talking about stuff that's really not fun to watch. I'm just doing this as a form of a level boost for these champions. It's not like I'm not going to farm this manually later as a demonstration. I'm just doing this because I'm trying to show how efficient it is in a situation that's easy to watch. This is especially useful if your starter is bad, like not very well developed. Like if their masteries are not good, this is a godsend. All right. And it helps do that. Okay. So, summon 3 champs. Okay, now we can do the 10 pull. That also allows me to do 10 pull. Which is what I was planning to do in the first place. Ooh, we got a Runic Warder. Runic Warder's an okay dwarf, but it's not great. Okay. So, like I was saying, Madame Serris. I am going to be dumping a lot of void elixirs on this lady, if I can. I don't mind dumping elixirs on her because she's like big on this account, like really big in a number of ways. Yeah, I don't mind. Okay. Yeah, why not? Two, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I've done enough of that. But yeah, it helps to do that. All right, we're gonna be manualing some bosses. We're gonna start with this one. You know what? I'm actually just gonna have her fight the boss. I'm not gonna wait, no, not auto. We can do the boss manual, but the only reason I turn that on, by the way, is when I'm like doing one of my turbo farming things where like I really need to level a champion fast. I've now realized that auto times 2 is the best way to power farm, if you will. And I will be power farming Madame Serris as well. Trying to get her to 60 as soon as possible. Tomorrow as well, even for the non-tournament. Because she is going to be big in arena and a lot of content. Very big. Granted, she's not really that, like, except for her hat, she's not really that big in any one area. She's actually very well balanced in terms of body proportions. Anyway, where are we going to look? I like mocking this boss with Sanguinia. I really do. This is one of my favorite bosses to mock with Sanguinia. One of my absolute favorites. But yeah, I was only showing some auto times too because, like, I can show you how it evolves as well. Just do because I mean, I don't know. I'm only doing this because, okay. This one, we're just going to do it that way because I don't like these waves in here. The waves in here are extremely durable and extremely annoying. Now, the most cheese thing in this is not the Madame Serris. It is the it's the combo of Odachi with Sanguinia. Because unfortunately for us, this boss doesn't buff itself, so you don't get to see the effect. Yes. What boss in here buffs themselves a lot? That it would be dramatic. Honestly, this one. But almost every boss buffs themselves. Yeah, why not? Again, I need her to 50. I mean 60, excuse me. I need her to 60 because if I don't get her to 60, like, it's gonna look bad on me. Like, it's bad enough that I put that much time into trying to level food for a shield guard. Shield guard's good champ, don't get me wrong. But again, this account had some even better stuff on it. We got a Valerie. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. We're gonna do some arena as well. Oh, I do not want to fight a Sifi at all. That sounds like one of the most masochistic things I could ever do. Here we're gonna want to deny with some shield gear. We're gonna want to deny him as much as humanly possible. See, by putting the shield gear in, he can't lifesteal as hard. And by doing that, he can get destroyed. There we go. Interesting. And a Neathwe. Yeah. Some of this is really annoying. We can try this, though. We are going to want to put in the Madame Serris, because Madame Serris is probably our key into this comp. Okay, first things first. Get this block buffs up. Because that's gonna do some decent work here. So we're gonna want to go for the Valkyrie. And the next thing we're gonna want to do is go for the Reser. Okay, we're gonna kill him off so that we can focus down the Valkyrie. And hopefully steal her buff. That didn't work. Okay, block it. Hopefully that's gonna... Okay, you know what? I've had enough of you, Valkyrie. Get out of my face. Alright, so... how are we going to want to approach this? I'm guessing we just don't want to die. At any cost. I'm assuming that's what we're going to want to do. In fact, we so don't want to die that I'm actually going to resort to some crazy shit. Let's try this. Because again, I really am scared of a Neathwy. I'm really scared of that champ. Like, I'm not as scared of him as a whole squad, but I'm scared. I'm scared of this champ so much that I'm going to literally do everything in my power to make sure he dies. So this is Force Affinity. We're going to want to resort to Force Affinity Nukers. Alright. We got some. Let's do it. I mean, I don't know what I still need to fuse rosin, but I do need some stuff to fuse rosin. I forgot what I'm missing in here to fuse rosin. There we go. Gonna heal himself because I don't want him to die. I'm gonna go put the strengthen up. And there we go. Let's do this one. No, I've got an idea. It's a sinister idea, but it's an idea. Okay, so I have an idea. Hmm. Yeah, let's try this. Let's try something weird in the mind. Okay. See, this is the 60 shield guard I'm keep trying to make. But it's hard to make him because I have to like auto farm food and stuff. Um so there's gonna be a new rotation going up. I'm gonna be doing some Dragon Slayer. Um let's first check our quest line because we're gonna wanna we're definitely gonna want to complete our daily. Because if we don't complete our daily, there's going to be hell to pay if I don't complete my daily. Um, you know, I do want to try something, and it's weird in the mind. Okay, so first off, I'm going to put Ninja on here because I think he's actually better versus Dragon. And I'm going to start, and I want to try something. I want to see if I can get more efficient Dragon runs doing this. Just a little bit. Not too much, but I want to try it. I want to see what he's like doing Dragon on auto. I'm only going to do it once, and then I'm going to do regular Dragon. But yeah. I'm going to do it standard afterwards. I always do arena on manual. I mean, I would do more farming, but I've already done a lot of farming tonight, and I'm pretty sure you do not want to watch me do more campaign farming than I've already done. Like, I'm having to do it all off screen, and I'm going to do it with the auto times too, because I think that's going to be the only way I semi-efficiently do it, if that makes any sense at all. That's the harsh reality of the matter. As I think it's the only way I semi-efficiently do it. Because see, the Apothecary and the Taragi work well together. And then the Sanguinia cleanses the buffs. And then the Kale adds more poison into the mix. And then says Sanguinia throws the poison back onto the boss. It's pretty bloody efficient. Now let's compare manual. I mean, I like to do Dragon manual. It's campaign farming that's beginning to get very tedious to do that. Like when you're trying to farm on an account that literally takes over a minute manually to do like one run, or almost over a minute to over a minute for Brimstone Pass because the account isn't built up, you know that you don't want to do that. Like, you don't want to do that manually constantly. It will hurt your You may even like strain your hands for like no reason, and on top of that, just if you thought that wasn't bad enough, just to add insult to injury, you've used extra time and you've made less progress, which I can't afford right now because especially on the third account. On the other accounts, I can afford to make slow progress. Not on the third account. The third account desperately needs progress because it is desperately behind. Desperately. Because it doesn't have its fourth 60 or fourth rank 6. And it needs it so bad. Like, legitimately. So yeah, that is something that is worth knowing. We can experiment with it with like I don't like saying that I've nearly got most of what I want on this account. But this account has a lot on it. It's not in a bad spot. Especially if I can get Madam Serris to 60. Which is probably what I'm going to aim on doing. But that other account is in a terrible place. Because it doesn't have its fourth 60 or fourth even 6-star, so that's a problem. A very serious problem. At least I have a way to fix it faster. Right? Am I right? I'm still rank 2, and I could still easily reclaim rank 1 if I just grinded some more. Alright, so then we're going to show the last account and its efficiency thingamajigger. OneDrive needs my attention. Wonderful. Wonderful. I heard a thing about Bill Gates being a problem in the magazines. I wouldn't be surprised. His Minecraft account thing is literally screwed over any chance I have of doing Minecraft. I almost have Grush the Mangler. That's not bad. Okay. Gonna upgrading Marquez. Gonna check the XP thingy-majigger. Gonna buy an item. If I can do a 10 pull, I can do a 10 pull. We'll do the 10 pull of mystery foods. Some are not food, but most, like that whole section, like one of them is potentially not food. And on this account, he is sure as tootin' food. Oh, okay. I am going to do some of this because I need energy fuel. Yeah, I need energy fuel. It's good to buy this to have energy available. I don't like to say it, but energy late in the game, especially when you're like, well, first I'm going to do Dragon because I have been seriously neglecting Dragon. Let's be real here. I have seriously been neglecting Dragon. This guy already has Grush. That means he's 1 day older than I am, and he's got terrible amount of food grinding. Like my food grinding is so much more advanced than theirs. Even on here. And we're not even talking about the fact that I was just grinding that one account for science, and I still don't have the last rank 5 food, which I'm going to have to be grinding again tomorrow. But it won't be as hard because I've realized that by auto farming it, I can cut mini seconds, nearly a minute, like mini seconds off my run. And by doing that, and I'm going to show that, I can get to where I need to be a lot quicker. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the times, the problem in this game isn't can you get somewhere? It's can you get somewhere efficiently? That's the real question. That is the real question. See, I'm taking these lower battles because it's more efficient and it gives me a chance to get the energy fuel to try to recover the resources on this account. Because I have to try to cover the resources after the extensive grinding sessions this account endures. The other account will reach Direct Star in roughly 30 days if nothing goes terribly wrong. So that's good to know. Like if everything goes optimally, we should be able to do it in 30 days. Should. Doesn't mean it will happen. Oh yeah, thank you everyone who liked and subscribed to my channel. I'm actually really grateful for that. I've been so into trying to improve at this game that I didn't even think about it. But yeah, thank you so much for supporting my channel. It really helps motivate me every day, along with the fact that I really like power a lot. I really like to have power. It's a thing. Eventually, you get the instinct to find power. I am trying to do stuff with League as well. It's going better than expected, although I am having some bad games as usual. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a little bit more of this just to try to use up the tokens. All right, we're gonna do some dragons soon, actually, because the problem is, again, I'm neglecting Dragon's Lair way the hell too much because this account already has a lot on it. Although, to be frank with you, I still think that I do think Coldheart's the better plan. Because what Coldheart is going to provide with me is Coldheart is going to provide me better gear by doing better dungeon runs on higher levels. So, yeah, we're just going to go do that. Okay, so where are we at? Increase the champions level in the tavern. Any guesses who that's going to be? Any at all? Yes, it's going to be her. Why her? Very simple. Because she is probably one of the most, if not the most valuable champions I can get on this entire account. I have no regrets doing that, by the way. No regrets. I know you guys might have regrets. I don't have any regrets. upgrading Coldheart and Madame Serris. I don't really want to upgrade her gear per se. Most of her gear is crappy. I need... Man, I need stuff with, like, crit damage. Better crit damage than that. I need attack. Her attack is probably pathetic. Oh, I don't even want to admit it, because I love that champion, and the gear I put on her does her a deep disservice. We can keep this around. Because I'm trying to clear up these. Fight in Classic Arena. Ugh. Yuck. Can we... Okay, here we go. I'm going to throw a blender setup in, just the standard blender setup, and then run it through. Oh, I just realized they've got the, remember that weird combo? I don't understand why the combo exists, but there's like the Skull Sworn and then the bigger one. I don't know why that combo exists, but it does. I don't understand it. I don't understand why the combo exists. Alright. Let's get these 60 Katoons out of here. Thinking they can solo all of Arena with just Katoon. Wishful thinking. Here. I'll even send that Shamanic Lightning right back at you. We can give this a shot. Can't guarantee anything. Okay. No, that's bad. Okay. Okay, we're screwed, actually. I think. This could be close-ish. Closer than I expected, but yeah, we're screwed. Yep. Yeah, we're just gonna do more of these. The fact that she's faster is really disconcerting. I definitely need to get better speed gear. Okay. So. Claim that. We need to do more arena. Funny enough, I can actually imitate this team to an extent. That's the funny part. I can actually imitate it. Except their Alhain is better geared. Which is not good for me. Okay, their Alhain straight up has better gear. Can we, like, turn meter control her properly? I sense not. But I could be wrong. Can we win this? Okay, just. All right. The ninja's a good plan. I'm gonna try this, just for the frick of it. Okay, he's faster. We're screwed. We are screwed. It's fine, but we are definitely screwed. See, I have an apothecary, and I probably should develop them. Right. I don't seem to have an attack up. Let's try this first. Why not? Let's just try it. Left or right? Okay, that's better. Kinda. I don't know. Getting Kale out of the way is a major relief because if you don't get the Kale out of the way, he's going to be a problem. Now we can decrease his speed. I was about to say, if we could decrease his speed, that would make this miles easier. There we go. There we go. So then we can pick up one of these. All right. Where are we at? We got 2 more arenas to go before we do the thing. Okay, first things first, we gotta do drag. I have been neglecting this dungeon way the frick too much. Because, see, I have a number of schemes. But yeah. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to do something ridiculous with Coldheart. Because I am. Now, the biggest, nastiest combo that I'm going to be making soon involves Drexthar, Coldheart, and Vizier. Because that combo is actually very ferocious. I know it doesn't seem ferocious, but just trust me, it's very ferocious. The thing that makes this team particularly evil, by the way, is the fact that you can keep increasing the turns of the dragon's poison and burns. So that's part of what makes it... Oh, that's nice! See? See how nice that is? That's when efficiency comes together. All right. So, let's show this evolved, shall we? Let's just do this on auto, see how it goes. Now, this Kale is not in the best shape of his life, but he's probably still not in bad shape. Especially not compared to the other Kale. Now, I know you guys don't like auto battles, but I wanted to try to demonstrate the comparison of auto versus manual. Because, see, normally that would actually be a lot slower. Believe it or not. And we're even going to do a side-by-side comparison . Because, yes, the thing is, in the end, efficiency does matter in certain situations. See, even he, who isn't decked out in the best, in his Sunday's best, can still do it. Unfortunately, I am going to be testing the auto out because I only figured this out because my other account struggles to clear Brimstone Pass efficiently. Keywords efficiently. Like, it can clear it relatively consistent, but it can't. Efficiency is important. That's the thing, especially when it comes to something like farming Brimstone Pass. Now, you're only seeing a shadow a shadow of what I was doing with farming Brimstone Pass. You're only seeing a shadow of what I did. Because I did this a lot. Because my other account severely struggles with power farming. Like, severely. So I had to find a way to make this happen. But yeah, I'm trying to upgrade Coldheart to 50. And then after that, we'll get her geared. And then after that, I'll try to get her to 6-star. And I'll have no regrets doing it. Now, there is another way to do this even more efficiently. And we might actually be able to do it. So I like putting like 10 multi-battles. And with those 10 multi-battles, I'm going to run it through a few times. It may not be 10, but like this can be an efficient way if you know that your farmer can fully withstand it. See, the disadvantage of this is if your farmer dies, the multi-battle set ends. So your farmer generally has to be strong enough to auto it by themselves, kind of like here. Now, I know Elhain is trash, but she can still do this. Now, the fun part about this version is you can just like watch a video on someone else's stuff and have this go on in the background and then check on it, see if your farmer's died or like what levels you've put on a champion. And then you go back there. And this is very useful for this because you don't need to do this on manual to make this work. You do not need a farm campaign on manual. And it can, if you don't take breaks in between and do some hand and wrist exercises, it can actually be very detrimental. Now, if you want to see a full video on it, I can show you what I remember, but I want to take a review from Dr. Levi, because Dr. Levi is it's a video, I think I've subscribed to him. He has hand and wrist exercises that can help you prevent you from having repetitive disorders. Because here's the thing, the human hands were not really meant to do this many repetitive motions. And that's the problem. Now, the thing is, in a lot of esports, especially stuff like this game, there's a lot of repetitive motions involved. We will be getting into I'll do this a bit longer and then just dump some potions on her to finish it up, because I want to finish up this session with least with her at 50, and then after that I'm actually going to be auto farming food off screen. As stupid as that sounds, it's actually more efficient than manual. It doesn't look more efficient than manual, but it is. Just trust me. Trust me when I say it is more efficient to auto farm, because you see, when you're auto farming, especially on something like campaign where you know your farmer can clear it once you get them to 60, it removes the inefficient waste of movement. There's no waste. There's no wasted movements, because often when you're farming, particularly if you're farming manually, you have wasted movements. Each wasted movement wastes a little bit more time. Now, this doesn't work everywhere. There's some places where you want to do it manual, specifically places where the AI goes wonky. But in this specific area, it gives you an advantage if you have the farmer that can do it. Okay. Collect that. But yeah. Yeah. Collect that. Collect it all. But yeah, that is my lesson that I've learned recently about auto farming versus manual. I still use manual farming, don't get me wrong, but auto farming in specific situations, especially if you have to raise food or you need to hyper promote a champion, is good. Do not use auto farming randomly in Doom Tower. I am not responsible for any incidental, consequential, exemplary, or punitive damages resulting from you auto farming Doom Tower. Don't do that. But in like campaign, especially Brimstone Pass, especially if you need an account promoted in a hurry, then auto farming is your friend. Because it prevents repetitive motion injuries. It prevents a lot of problems that result from having to try to promote yourself quickly. Like it's more efficient, especially if you have to promote food. Which, trust me when I say, when you get to a certain point in the game, you're going to have to promote a lot of food, and it's going to get very tedious to do it manually. So doing it auto, I now understand what they meant. It does save time especially if you need to get someone promoted really fast, like I do here, then auto farming helps. Just trust me. It doesn't help in all situations. It's a situational thing. But yes. Now, that's not all. Because in the next episode, we're going to be doing more stuff. But yeah, that is my lesson about that. Like and subscribe. I will show where manual farming's better. It is better in most situations, but situationally, the other one works better. Just for me. It's just because I don't want to manually farm all of that food.